What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Pop Culture Gamers video. And today we've got a bit of a different video because this is going to be a collection of different accessories for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So if you've not come across a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 before, this is the camera itself. So I'm just filming on my iPhone, as we can see right here. But basically, this is a camera that we can use to do various different types of videography as we want, and it also takes some quite good still pictures as well, and is a great little device. There are multiple things that we can do with this to extend its functionality and various different things. So let's have a look at some of the gadgets that we can get that go with it. First off, I'm going to show this hard case. This is what it comes with. It comes with this to initially protect your DJI Pocket Osmo, and it's okay as a case just to protect the gimbal, but it's not an all-encompassing one. The version that I've got here, this base bit, this is not a battery. What this is just literally a screw mount, and moves the USB-C port to the front of the device, and then this plugs in. But other than that, this has no real use other than just giving you the standard sort of screw mount that you would have on most cameras. In here, you'll have noticed that I've also I've got various different ones of these, but this is a variable density filter, so I can turn this and it will reduce the level of density that will go through to the camera. When we actually look at the camera here, we can use a neutral density filter on the image here, and what it will do is they will depend upon what setting this version is, because this is a variable one, but you can also get other versions that are just fixed neutral density filters, and all it does is it removes it a couple of stops to let less light in so that you can do longer exposures in bright light conditions, which will give you hopefully a better depth of color. But the only problem is that because the neutral density filter is quite thick, once the camera shuts down, it doesn't like to shut itself properly, which is what I don't like about it. The only thing is, I think that's mainly only for this version, because this is the thickest one out of all of these that I've got, but I've got a collection of 6 of them. They come in a pack, but it's worth noting that some of these are quite large. There is actually a wide angle telescopic one that you can place in here. These are magnetic. I don't have that one, but that is definitely too big to get into that narrow gap that is there. So in order to protect my DJI, because obviously it is quite possible that could get broken in a bag or anything like that, I wanted a hard shelled case, which is what this is. And this particular one is the BRDRC carry case for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 creator combo. It was $12.99 when I purchased it. It's been a really good case. I've been very happy with it. And obviously it's big enough to hold your DJI Pocket. If you're going somewhere and you need to carry it around, you've got a hook there as on that. You also get a clip to go with this as well. So there's a few things that will come along with this, but basically for what it is, this is it does exactly what it says on the tin. It keeps your DJI Pocket quite nicely secure. So that's the first thing. So this is the next product I wanted to show you. This is the DJI Mini Tripod. It's £15 from Amazon, and it's obviously compatible with the Pocket 3, but it is designed to go with this as well as any of the other Osmo cameras. It's about 77 by 77, and then it's about 31 millimeters high. So it's not a massive tripod, but certainly if you just want to put the camera down for a moment rather than rest on the base, which is not very secure, then this tripod is a really good buy for you. Next off is if you're recording anything, and I use this on most of my videos now because this is my camera that I do all of my video recordings for YouTube normally, then we have this. And this is the DJI Mic 2. This one is in shadow black and comes as so. So it's a very nice sort of like little microphone here. There's obviously the muffle guard. You don't have to have that on there. It does have this very strong clip on the back, but there is also tremendously strong on here. There is the magnetic clip, so if you don't want to clip onto your clothes that way, you can always use the magnet to do it as well. The sound quality of this thing is absolutely excellent, and it pairs up really, really well with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Perfect combination. It comes with this lovely little carry case to carry it in as well, which I really appreciate. And then there is also your obligatory USB-C to A cable that's in there as well, but really easy to carry around in this carry case. Perfect little accessory for you. Next off, going outside of DJI a little bit here, I purchased this. So this is for maybe some of those times that maybe I might be going to fix my camera to a tripod, but I might want to have it freestanding at the same time as well. And what this does is it replaces this stand that comes with the camera and clips on here, pops in exactly the same way, and is now stable to stand your camera up, which is a lot better. And what it also does is it relocates the USB-C point in there, but also we have these mounts so that you can mount it up to any of the massive amount of gear that there is in any of the action cams for mounting things onto places as well. But it's a lovely little device by KNF Concepts. It is all metal, and it is quite expensive actually for what it is. It's £18.04. Normal price is £18.99, but nevertheless it is something that is really useful. And obviously having the threaded mount as well, it will obviously allow you to connect your DJI if it's attached to this onto like the tripod. Not that you actually need the tripod, because that is the whole point of this, but the tripod will give it more stability as well. Another thing that I do have here is, and I haven't even opened this as of yet, but we have the proper DJI Osmo Pocket 3 battery handle. And this is the official handle. It is designed to match the DJI very much so. And all that we do to put it on is press the button, push it in, and there we have it. And it gives you that extra sort of length, and immediately now we can see how much each one of these is charged. It's saying it on the screen. So yeah, it's a really good buy. There's no charging cable that comes with it. The only thing that you get in the box is obviously the battery handle manual, which will be basically plug it in to a USB-C socket, and then that'll be it. So there's not an awful lot there, but nevertheless, that is going to really extend, hopefully double your shooting sessions when you're using the device. Next off, we have a cover for the protective case as well. So this is designed to work with this case. So when we have our camera back in its box like so, which it comes in, then you can use this. And basically what this does is it has 3 more slots, which I believe are magnetic. Let me just double check. Yeah, 3 more magnetic mounts for all of your lens filters that you might want to put on. So this bit here fits into here, and push it until it pops through, and then you can make sure that you've got more protection for your camera. I don't think that this is as good personally, just because it doesn't really fasten as well. I don't think it does have that clip bit, but it's a bit bouncy. I'm not sure even if it will fit in here. Just double checking to see if it actually fits into here. Put that on, and yes, it will fit into there. So you can carry it still in the outer hard shell, and then just walk around with your camera, and once you see something that you want, you can pull it out and start to use it from there. But it's okay for what it is. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. So next up, what we have is this mount from Neewer. So this is basically the magnetic mount stand, which is compatible with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's a 180-degree adjustable plastic camera holder. It's got obviously multifunctional capabilities on this, so let's have a look. Not much that's in here, a couple of bits of instructions, that sort of stuff, but otherwise we have an Allen key, we have a sticker, and then we have the actual mount itself. This is definitely a magnetic mount, a very strong magnetic mount, I might say. And then all that you do with this one is you open up the clasp, put your DJI Osmo Pocket in like so, and to shut this up, open it up like so, hook it on, and then press that down to get that secure, and then you can just continue to use your DJI as you will. This is obviously still unimpeded in terms of the use, although it's a little bit more tricky to use because this is quite raised. It has the slots there available for the air vent and whatever, but yeah, it's not a bad, I mean, this is a very, very strong mounted piece of equipment. Peel that off because we don't need that, but this is a strong mount. This is rubberized as well. It's not going to go anywhere once it's stuck on to this, because like I said, this really did clamp down on everything that is metal that I've actually tried to clamp it onto. So as long as it's a magnetic fit, this is going to fit in there as well. To release your camera, peel that back. That will then allow you to take that away and just lift your camera out as you did before, and then that's it. So a nice mount, especially really good if, you know, like you're out and about, you want to take a picture with your family. You could use this to stick your camera onto a telephone pole, something like that, as long as it's obviously not made out of concrete. But yeah, that's another thing there for you. I'm not really sure what the... Oh, it'll be for the hinges so that you can tighten those up as well. Not sure what the sticky pad is there for. Although it does quite happily say to you, don't eat. Another win from health and safety. Next up, I've got FitStill. So in terms of this FitStill, this here is a different type of rubberized base, but also it comes with some other stuff as well. And basically what these are screen protectors for your DJI Osmo Pocket. And it obviously tells you how to apply these as well with the instructions. But basically, it's just the same stuff as you normally get. You've got obviously, you know, like a couple of pieces of glass to go over here. You've got your wipes. You've got yeah, that's another one of those. And then you have these very small ones which are to go on the lens. Now, I personally am not going to put one on the lens because I just don't think it would be a good idea. But I will use it on the little screen that comes with this, because obviously that could be really quite subject to breaking. The other thing it comes with as well, which is a much more low-tech option, is this rubber base. And basically why you might want to use this one is if you're using this base, we can pop that onto here, and then you can use it to also stand up your DJI Pocket, and it's quite stable in that sort of respect. You could use it as a way to stand the Osmo Pocket up while it's charging, that sort of thing. So that would be quite a good invention there. And then finally, if you've got all of these different other gadgets, the other one that I've got here is the Zoom P1, which is a case to put all of this stuff in. So obviously you want to keep all of your things together. And what this is an alternative to the DJI case, which is more or less exactly the same, but this is just a slightly cheaper version of that. And it's a really nice case. It's obviously got all of the compartments that's in there. There's plenty of room for storing stuff. You know, it'll certainly fit all of this gear that I've actually got here. Obviously, it won't fit the hard case, but this is maybe for more of my accessories, but I could carry the camera in here if I wanted to. And it is semi-rugged, so it's not going to immediately collapse or anything like that. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe if possible. Don't forget, just click the buttons down there. Giving us a like, why not? It really helps us out. It helps us get seen, and it doesn't really cost you anything other than a couple of seconds of your time. Also, have you got a DJI Osmo Pocket? What do you think of them? Do you think it's a good camera? Do you think it's a terrible camera? Let me know. I'd be interested in your thoughts. Just put it in the comments below. Other than that, we'll see you next time. Bye now.